Final Fantasy is probably one of the most prolific gaming franchises in the world, and it's wildly tough to judge by whichever trailers and teasers you see before release, as they all just look so good. Final Fantasy really is about the time you invest in playing it though, and most importantly, it's about a story that grips your interest and leaves you burning to discover what happens next and coming back for more. 27 hours in, we aren't done with it yet, but Final Fantasy XVI seems to have managed to do just that. I'm Nick from What's Good, reading for Kelly Stretch. Let's take a look.
That's all sharp.
You better hope so.
I've played relentlessly since release and find myself drawn in by good but very fragmented and convoluted story. The action-packed combat looks amazing, and as you progress you gain more and more powers which continue to look great and make you feel strong. All of this doesn't matter though if the user action in combat mostly involves just 2 or 3 buttons at a time. I feel like I'm playing Street Fighter 16 instead of Final Fantasy 16 at times, in that I'm repeatedly mashing the same buttons over and over, and I think the fact that it looks so good is what kept me going. I'm also really not a fan of QuickTime events, also known as QTEs, where you're usually tasked with pressing whichever button prompt pops up on screen. They occur in some big moments of the game, and I've always felt they pull you right out of the moment, and it's no different here. In Final Fantasy XVI, a game that relies so heavily on story, pulling a player out of the big moments is an issue.
We don't need your salvation.
The game is sold as an open world, but I'd rephrase that to a linear open world, or wide linear as some might call it. Clive, who should be in line for the Worst Hero Name Ever award, can choose areas on the map to fast travel to and then explore those areas freely. There's little to be found in terms of loot, which is also a disappointment. Also, as in most Final Fantasy games, there's no character customization, and the only thing that changes the way it looks is the weapons you have equipped. The environments are beautiful, and the game takes you from forest to volcano to deadlands. They all look different but somehow feel the same. Like, I'm always running forward, there's never a corner I find that I want to take a detour to, no matter where I am. There's little variety in terms of mobs, from biome to biome as well, so once you've seen one monster, you'll repeatedly see and kill that type of monster all over the world. I haven't encountered any bugs either, and unlike some of the reports going around, the game hasn't overheated my PS5 in frame rate or graphics mode. In my 27 hours, I find myself on the fence between Final Fantasy XVI being a good or a great game. There are disappointments, but there's special moments too. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, the combat might be a little different to what you expect, but I still see no issue with this being a game in your library right now. If you're new to the franchise, the game holds up okay as standalone and measures well against other games that we've seen come out this year. It's a good place to start, and there's tons more to go back to if you find yourself a fan. If you've been playing Final Fantasy XVI, tell us what you think about it. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to let us know, and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, we'll see you soon.